Hello, my name is Manuel Blechschmidt. I am the CEO of the service LCRX GmbH, and in this video I want to give you an example how you can run the PoPP sample implementation from the Gematik. So this is the project, and first let me give you a brief introduction what it contains. So basically what you will need is you will need a PostgreSQL database. And you can run all this in Docker containers, but on my laptop I'm running it directly out of the Java source code, and I'm building it in Maven because this gives me the opportunity to also change it. So this PostgreSQL database, it has a database, it's called agkey_db, and the user that's used to access it is called PoPP Server, and the password is very safe. So this is how you create this PostgreSQL database, and then there is a PoPP server. So the PoPP server itself, it's located in the PoPP server folder, PoPP server, and then there is a PoPP client, and the PoPP server and the PoPP client, they are communicating through WebSocket. And the PoPP server and the PostgreSQL database, they are communicating through the normal PostgreSQL protocol. So this basically uses port 5332, and this uses a WebSocket. Then also in this particular case, what I will do is I will use a PCSC reader. So you can see this by using PCSC scan. And you can see that there I have a German health card connected. I will show you this in a second. And so how this works is this client uses here typically the PCSC API, the smart card API of Java. And this is more or less connected to AGK. So let me just show you. Okay, so here's a card reader. So this is the card reader. It's connected to via OSB to my computer, and here is a test EGK, and this goes here in my card reader. And then I can use the PoPP client to connect to it. So now let's first start the PoPP server. In my particular case, if I do a git status, you can see that I had to create this license header file here in the PoPP client folder and in the PoPP server folder, I think so. Yeah, so it's also here, this license file. Didn't compile without them. And also I used a sudo so Postgres to create the database. So if you go in here, you can see that I created this EGK hash DB and grant all privileges to PoPP server, and I also created the PoPP server user, and this is what I did all locally. And then if you did all that, you can execute, after doing npm install, you can run npm spring boot run. And this will start the PoPP server. It's a Spring Boot application, so very quite modern microservice framework. And if everything works, then you should see that it's running. Yeah, and you can see it here. Took 9 seconds to start it. And now what we just saw is we saw this little guy here. We saw this guy. And now let's start the PoPP client. So I'm running the PoPP client in Visual Studio. So here you can see it. And the PoPP client itself, it's a Spring Boot application, meaning it's a main function, and in the main function this is shown here. And I just click here on run, and just click continue, and it will run the PoPP client. And the PoPP client, it's also a Spring Boot application, and now I can go here to this URL, so it's running on port 8081, then there's the token, and there's /contact standard, and then I can optionally provide a client session ID. And now let's split my screen between the PoPP client and the URL here in the browser. And if I hit the URL, what you will see is that the PoP client it connects to the PoP server, then there is a WebSocket back and forth, and in the end the PoP client will show the PoP token. So then let's try this. You click reload, and now you can see here all the APDUs are exchanged, and in the end here's the PoP token. So this PoP token, this was the message, and also we can copy the PoP message here, go to jw.io, and then post the token here. And here you can see that the proof method was EHC practitioner trusted channel. And this was the card that I used, and it was issued by pop.example.com. Yeah. I hope this was helpful for somebody working with this system. If you need support, feel free to contact us at servicehealth.de, and see you next time.